Good morning, you beautiful souls. I hope you're doing well this fine Sunday morning. Today is 11:10. Today is the day when this is supposed to be starting for us. Significant change. Somebody questioned my method of delivering these messages. You're reading from notes? Yes, I'm reading from notes. So throughout the evening and early morning hours, I receive messages. I speak them into a, excuse me. I speak them into a recorder. And then when I get up in the morning, I write down my notes and then I read them to you. This is why there are notes, because these messages come in throughout the whole entire night. And if I don't record them, I lose them. And so this is the method. Not everybody will understand that, especially those who don't receive their own messages or have this connection. They will criticize the method and be quite nasty about it. Nothing I can do about that. So, with that being said, the beginning of the messages started out in song. If you were mine, I'd never, never, never let you go. And that would be but beautiful. That would be but beautiful. That would be but beautiful. I know. Somebody loves you. So the adversary, who I have designated to be misogynist masculines, and their and those that they play with. So anyway, these misogynists who hate the mother, the divine mother, they're talking about falsifying documents of somebody they deem as sacrilegious. They really want to shut this person up. They don't play by their rules. They're not commanded or handled by them. They aren't bound by any agreements or contracts or loyalties to this religious organization. So they're scoping out all these feminines. Is she promiscuous? They need her energy pure. So they need the energy of the divine feminine. And that's partly why they hate them so much, because they can't get shit accomplished on their own. They have to be in union with the divine feminine. And they really hate her for wielding the power that they wish they could have. They're talking to each other about navigating this. There is a significant challenge here this particular week, starting today. Things are shifting. The leadership is shifting. One of the misogynists said to the other, "We earned this." Now, whether they think they've earned your title, your seat, your status, because they fought you and harmed you and really worked hard to unalive you, they feel they have earned your position, your identity, your status, because they feel that they've really significantly harmed you and that they earned it. Or they're thinking that they earned whatever the heck is happening to them right now, whatever punishment is coming. So they're trying to navigate it. They know that they've earned whatever it is happening, or they think that they have sufficiently brutalized you in order to claim your status, whatever it is. These misogynists have concerns about the 11th, tomorrow, because today, the final message of the morning was they're taking over. And I'll read that later. So it starts today. Big changes are happening this week, starting today. Today is the takeover day. These misogynists are very concerned over what's going to happen on the 11th and also on the 15th and 16th. Earlier in the week, I got message, see you all next week. And that's this week. So somebody's either going to come here or somebody's going to be transported. They're talking about a hummingbird. Now, I didn't Google hummingbirds. So I don't really know the spiritual significance of hummingbird. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. A hummingbird spiritual meaning. Joy and happiness. How about that, guys? Joy and happiness. Strength, tenacity, and endurance. Flexibility and freedom. The resilience and the ability to overcome difficult circumstances. And the joy found in the present moment. That's key. You got to stay in the present moment and remain patient. This is really awesome. So they think of you as a hummingbird, a resilient and able to just keep going. And you're beautiful. So the misogynists consider you to be an adversary. Even though you are not aware of who they are, where they are, all you know is that they're attacking you from afar, and they're trying to do it sneakily because that's how they operate. And they have been unsuccessful, and they're still thinking of you as an enemy that they need to eliminate, and this is just stupid. And these are masculines, you know? So then there was another song. I love you, baby, and if it's quite all right, I need you, baby. Let you hold me tight. Let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. And they're complaining of their choices. The feminists that they have chosen to work with, they're now calling them dumbass bitches. They've realized that the energy that these feminists have been utilizing isn't theirs. They don't produce this energy. They don't inherently embody this power source. They steal life force energy from others and then utilize that energy to do whatever it is. And this was recently discovered just the other day. Somebody walked in on their partner doing something, and they questioned what they were doing. And she says, well, it's not mine, but now that you know, and he says, we're done. So he discovered that these people, these women, these misogynists who preferred to work with feminines who were obedient and hoe bags, are now calling them dumbass bitches because they're not source, they're not powerful, and they don't have what the original has. These misogynists are concerned about you, divine feminine, being a dictator. And isn't this funny? These misogynists who sex trafficked the mother and child, who brutalized and covered in blame and shame. This energy of them and their third-party little hoe bags that they've been witching around with, you know, stealing energy, vampiring, pretending that they're powerful and all of that. And they've been brutalizing the actual divine feminines, the ones that they should have been working with. And they're concerned now about you generating a dictatorship, telling them what to do. The truth of the matter is that you are an earth angel. You are a fractal of source. You have connection to source. You can see the truth very plainly, and you can see very well where some of these actions are going to lead, and you get in front of it and you stop it, or you let everybody know what's happening. And these ones are really pissed off about that. They want to do what they want to do, and they hate doing what mama tells them to do. They're pissed that mama has connection to the Father and that she's telling them what to do. And that's why they wrongfully accused her of being an addict. They wrongfully accused her of being a trollop. And then they brutalized her. And she was able to rise and create a Band-Aid, a bridge, an arc back to the divine, and report the truth of the matter. And now they're all in big time trouble because they wrongly accused her and then brutalized her and her offspring, playing both sides of the field, doing shady shit with the devil, and then covering themselves in the energy of purity, tortured and traumatized purity, and then asking God to protect them as the innocent one. And they're seen for who they are now. The mother, she didn't do anything except stand for truth, balance, harmony, justice, and fairness. She doesn't stand for these ones brutalizing other life just because they want to tell the world how powerful and mighty they are. She's not interested in that at all. And they feel their sense of self is undermined by her authority and those who support that. Another song came up. You're the one that I want. Ooh, 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 you're all I need. Oh, yes, indeed. So somebody sees you as the source now of what they need. This could very well be a misogynist that worked with a dumbass bitch, that chose the dumbass bitch and probably worked with her to try to destroy the actual divine feminine. Now they realize you're all they need. And they've proven time and time again that they're unworthy of you because they tried to destroy you, brutalize you, bury you in darkness, steal your gifts, your energy. They disrespected you in every way. Somebody said, you ain't seen me yet. So apparently there's somebody out there that's still hiding. You know, that's what they do, is they hide their faces, they hide their identities, and then they do this work in the shadow. And you don't have any idea who they are, but they know full well every single thing about you because they remote view, they astral travel, and they get right up in your space, and they get right up in all of your gifts, and they know everything about you, and you're not permitted or allowed to know them. So you don't know who these people are should they approach you in the 3D. But they know you. They've been, you know, these are the voyeurs, the peeping toms. The misogynists are concerned about an alternate universe. Apparently there is an alternate universe, or maybe an alternate universe has been created. Because the mother is the goddess of time. And by trapping her, these misogynists were able to trap her gifts and then create timelines that were abusive to her and family. So they utilized her own gifts and her own energy to hurt her family and to trap them. And then they were telling the Most High that it was her doing it. And it was just them dressing up in her energy, utilizing her gifts. There was a message that came through for the week. And it is, do not worry. You can't fake no attention. So you weren't given the attention you needed. And you haven't been paying any attention to these ones. See, these ones are trying to tell everybody that you're fighting. that you're in a battle, that you've been coming at them with this dark magic and this evil intent. And the fact of the matter is, you're paying them no attention whatsoever. You're not even aware of who they are or what they're doing. You're not combating them. You are simply healing to the best of your ability and rising above this controversy, this unseen controversy. And you can't fake no attention. You're not giving them any attention. They're the ones who are piling it all on you. So don't worry. You're alive. You're alive. They tried to get you put in the hospital. They were sending heart attack magic, stroke magic, sticking you with skewers, your astral body, with these little implements, trying to poke you and jab you, causing accidents, and they were very good at that and probably still are. Any excuse that they could come up with to hurt you and to try to get you in the hospital, they did it because they control what happens there, much like the jails. Once you're in there and incapacitated, they can do whatever they want with you. But they couldn't pull it off because your team, your family is too on top of it. In the ethers, they tried to claim that you were sick. So they've been trying to falsify documents that you were sick, that you are insane, that you are this and that. And they've been doing magic to try to get you to respond in a negative manner, to get you to outburst, to have an outburst, to overreact, to just go all crazy so that they can make this false accusation stick. But you're not doing that. Instead of going all crazy, you kind of go inward and then you just process and transmute this energy and you just kind of go on about your business. You're not paying it any attention. You're not out there like, who's doing this to me? You're like, oh crap, this is coming on, and then you just work through it and transmute it. You pay it no attention. You pay them no attention. You deal with your inner circumstance. So they've been trying to falsify documents, saying this kind of stuff about you. And they can't get folks to believe it. They know that they are false. And then again, the last message of the morning, they're taking over. So today is November 10th. It's the first day of the week. This is when it begins. They're taking over. There is new leadership in the house, and they're taking over today. And by Wednesday, there should be some significant shifts. And they're very concerned about Friday and Saturday as well, the 15th and 16th. And then the next couple of weeks after that, it's going to be brutal, probably, because the new leadership, there's been the battle, right? There's been a lot of spiritual battle going on, and now they're taking over this leadership, and now they're going to start implementing their rules, which these misogynists consider a dictatorship. And that's only because they can't go out and do, what they want with children. They can't continue to brutalize the mother. They can't continue to have the fathers leave their families and go shed their blood in a needless war. Crap is going to change. And these ones are really pissed off about it because they feel like now they're the ones who have to obey the rules of a dictator when they have been dictating to others. They've been monopolizing the mental field, implanting negative self-talk, negative self-views, creating instability within the foundation, sending in Jezebels and Jezebels to lure away the husband or wife and leave the home broken and unstable. I mean, this is the games that they've been playing, and they're worried about your dictatorship because you're bringing an end to their joy, to their fun of brutalizing innocence and purity, of destabilizing family trees of good people. So that's what I have for you. This is the morning of November 10th. This is the day that it all starts over. And this is the day when our new leadership is taking over. I'll see you later, everyone. Have a great day.